is Becca. Welcome back to my channel where I share with you guys tons of content on lifestyle, pregnancy, and of course my journey of going clean in 2019, where I'm replacing all of my makeup and skincare with only clean beauty products. Going right along with the theme of clean beauty, I am really excited because today I am testing out a bunch of makeup from the brand Kosas, which I hope that's how you say it. A lot of these brands have such odd names in like clean beauty, but I have a foundation from them, I have a lipstick, and I also have a cream blush and highlight, which was limited edition, but it just got added into their permanent lineup, but it's like their newest one. Same with the lipstick. So basically I am just gonna go in and try all these products out and just kind of play around with some Kosas makeup, which is a completely clean beauty brand. Alright, so starting out, I will put the prices like across the screen, but I also will link these products down below if you're interested in them. This is the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. I got the shade 4. Hopefully it works out. I do have oily skin and acne prone skin, so if that helps any of you guys out there, that is going to definitely impact how I feel about these products. If you guys want to see a full day wear test on this foundation, let me know because I will do like an 8-hour wear test and check in and stuff like that on oily skin. So let me know if you'd want to see that on this foundation. This is really only going to be a first impression where I'm like putting it on. But if you want to see how it wears through a whole day before you purchase it, let me know. So going in with the foundation, I just shook it up for a while and I'm just going to put it, oh wow, that is really oily. That's super watery, if you can't tell. I didn't want to watch a bunch of reviews and really like ruin what I was going to feel about it without trying it. But I did see that pretty much everybody that owns this foundation applies it with their fingers, so that is what I'm going to do. And then I'll use a sponge if I feel like I need to, but it really seems that nobody uses a sponge with this foundation. I guess just because it is oil-based. I feel like this is like a super hyped up product, so I will totally do a full day wear test if you guys want to see that on kind of like more oily acne prone skin, because I am really curious how this will wear for a full day on my skin type when I naturally get oily. Oh wow, that's pilling. That's actually like pilling really bad. I wonder if the debronzy is not a good product to use under it. I think that since this is an oil base, you shouldn't use anything water-based under it because water and oil don't mix. And I did not pay enough attention to go see if the debronzy has water as a main ingredient. Okay, I went and took everything off, so there's nothing on my face now. I think that is likely what happened. I'll have to check the ingredients of the Drunk Elephant, but I know that with a lot of these products you do have to be careful about what's underneath them. So I'm not using any primer or anything right now. Yeah, it's still, I got a tiny bit of pilling still, but I think it's likely from residue, so I'm not gonna really judge that right now. Again, that's what like a full day wear test video would be for, so let me know on that if you guys would benefit from seeing something like that. It looks pretty though on just like first impression. It definitely isn't high coverage, but it does take away the redness of some of the acne that I am kind of breaking out right now around my chin, obviously. And I do think it actually really took that redness away. I still am going to go in with concealer, obviously, but it has a really nice light coverage. And it is a little bit dewy, which is to be expected. It's an oil foundation and I have more oily skin. So I'll probably go in and set it in just a minute, but I am going to go in quickly with some concealer. I'm going to use the Clove and Hallow concealer. It's a little light on me right now, but I'm just going to use it under the eyes anyway. to kind of brighten up, so it's okay that it's light. And then I'm also going to use my Hint Beauty concealer, which is a cream one. I like to cover up any like acne marks or current breakouts with a cream concealer. I just feel like it ends up covering a lot better and staying a lot better, so that's just kind of what I personally do. With this concealer, I found that I blend a little bit with the sponge, then go in with my fingers, and then go back in with the sponge, and it kind of works the best. When I tried to use it only with a sponge, I feel like it just didn't work as well for me personally. So I do try to use my fingers a little bit and then use the sponge just to make sure it's like completely in the skin. I'm gonna set the areas that I am not putting the cheek and highlight product on. So I'm gonna set pretty much everywhere except for my cheeks, because being more oily skinned, I will get oily during the day. Let me know down below your favorite clean setting powder, because I actually still am using my Fenty Beauty one. It is my absolute favorite in the world right now. I've been loving it with like every product out there. So I have not replaced my setting powder quite yet. So that's done. I guess I'm gonna go in with the cheek and highlight, because I don't want to do any contouring, because I am gonna use a powder for that. I feel like I should do that afterwards if I do that, just because I don't want to ruin anything with this. This is the Helios palette. It was limited edition, but I just saw that they're adding it to their permanent lineup. So this is the newest lip and cheek duo from Kosas, obviously. And as you can see, it is just beautiful. I've already swatched it quite a bit, but oh my gosh, it is insanely beautiful. Again, I'll link it below. I'll put the price and stuff like that. I believe it's $34. And these are very, very popular in the green beauty world. But I know that all of the highlights are the same in the other three lip and cheek palettes. This highlight is different. Put it on the back of my hand. That's a swatch of the blush for Helios. Beautiful. And then it's warming up on the back of my hand by me rubbing it in. And I'm going to put my sponge on top of that. Then it'll kind of like evenly disperse onto the sponge. It's already kind of warmed up. It should really perform better in my opinion. I don't love to go in with my fingers on my cheeks. I don't want to move the product around, especially the foundation that's below it. And because this is kind of like an orangey bronzy shade, I can kind of get away with making it a little bit of like a blush to bronzer. So I am putting it a little bit lower on the cheeks than I might otherwise. And I'm probably gonna really put it like all over my face, honestly. This definitely is pretty for summer, but to me, this look like screams fall. I tried to kind of make it a little monochromatic, and the shadow that I used from the Aether Beauty palette is obviously quite orange as well. And I would wear this in the fall like crazy. I love this color. And it's actually really pigmented. I'm someone that, you know, coming from conventional beauty, I love more glam products, and a lot of clean brands seem to focus a lot more on natural beauty, which is amazing, and I still love a good natural makeup look, but I also love to be able to have that option to just have a super pigmented look. I think that this seriously looks so pretty, and the blush does have a natural sheen to it already, especially over the foundation, and I really love that. But we have a highlight. There is a swatch of it right there. It's definitely pretty. It might not work on super light skin tones. I'm actually a little nervous about it just for me, and I'm fairly light with kind of like an olive undertone. Ooh. But I could see this being too dark very easily on people. These are really pretty. It seems like they're really gonna give you kind of like a subtle glow that kind of looks more like you're naturally glowing than some crazy just like strip of highlight, which honestly I appreciate, because I'm actually not a huge highlight person. I will wear highlight, but It's definitely not my most important product at all in my routine, but look how like bronzy this looks. I love the look of like the highlight and blush, and you could set this if you want to, but I'm gonna not set my cheeks because I did set everywhere else, that way I didn't have to worry about it, but I'm not gonna worry about setting this area. Oh, I love it. All right, so I actually didn't really feel the need to contour today just because this blush gave me such a cool bronzy look and I felt like I would just leave it. I just put a little bit on the neckline because being pregnant in the summer, you get a little bit of a double chin. But I'm gonna go in next with my next Kosas product, which is the lipstick in Phoenix. I don't know if this was added to the permanent line along with the blush, but this is like their newest lip shade product. This is a swatch here of the color Phoenix. It glides on really easily. So this is how the shade pulls on me, and I actually really do like it on my skin tone. I was right. I think that this one pulls a lot better on me than the other ones would. But I love this shade of red. I'm really picky with reds. All right, you guys, so this is the final look, testing out the Kosas Tinted Face Oil, the blush and highlight in Helios, as well as the lipstick in Phoenix. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I can't really speak too much on the foundation yet just because for me personally with oily skin, I have to wear it like all day long to know if I enjoy the foundation. I'll say that initially it goes on nicely. It has light coverage, but it has a nice finish. If you guys want to see a full day wear test on oily skin, let me know because that's definitely something I would love to do with this foundation just to kind of really be able to properly review it for you guys. But I will definitely say though that for this little blush and highlight duo as well as the lipstick, I am not regretting this purchase. This is so beautiful. I think it would be insanely beautiful on darker skin tones. I'm pretty light, but this would look so beautiful on almost anyone. I would shy away from it a little bit if you're very, very, very pale, but it has a beautiful pigment, a beautiful payoff. I think that the orangey tone blush is just super pretty, and on me personally, it's very bronzy. The highlight is a very natural glow, which like is a little bit like kind of blinding, honestly. It actually is a lot more pigmented than I thought it would be, but it still looks like a natural glow with like from within, which I love. And then of course for this lipstick, I think this is like going to be my staple red, especially I know that we're not even close to like winter time, but this is such a gorgeous like Christmas red. I'm so excited to see how this wears during the day, but on an initial first impression, this looks beautiful. But anyways, that is it for my video testing out some Kosas beauty products. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and let me know down below what other videos you want to see. And be sure to subscribe for new videos at least 3 days a week on lifestyle, pregnancy, and of course clean beauty. And I'll see you guys in my next video.